Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Yes, dear.
Farty.
It sounds like that, right?
Farty.
People probably think as they're coming on there like, what? Aki Jimmy over there breaking wind? Nope, I'm not. That's actually my chair right here is doing that. This part here.
That's 40 butt.
Let's see. I want to welcome all of you to our open mic night. I'll be bringing up some of you to share your walk, your testimonies, any questions you may have that I'm able to answer. If I can't answer it, I will definitely look into the matter and get back to you. Just to give you guys a side note, our Cody, Jackie C, and I will be doing a series where she is going to be coming up, and we're going to have a one-on-one where she's going to ask me some questions that she feels that she needs some answers to, that I'm thinking many of you probably have the same questions. And so we're going to be doing that when I get back to Vegas on our Shabbat nights, and we will get into those conversations. So it'll be kind of like Cody Jackie will be interviewing me in a sense, and everything's on the table. There's nothing that's not on the table, of course, spiritually speaking, that we will talk about. We will talk about all those things. So I think it'd be a barakah for all of us to have that time. And I don't know what the questions are. It's not going to be something that I'm going to see before she asks me the question. So it's going to be off the cuff kind of a thing. And I think sometimes those are the best types of lives, where you just, someone has a question and I just come out of the scriptures, whatever it is, and share it with you all. And we'll just see where Yahuwah takes us as a mishpachah, as a family. And so, yes, we will be doing that once I get back to Vegas. And Jackie C and I, we will schedule the time, and I'll make sure to promote it ahead of time so you guys know to be looking out for it. And we'll be doing that together. Oh yeah, there she is. There's my Cody Jackie. We actually got to immerse her and spend some quality time there in Brooklyn, and sat down and ate and shared, on what's on our hearts and stuff. And to sit there with our beautiful Cody, it was wonderful. Me and my Shah. And I felt like I've known Jackie for forever. I mean, she just has one of those kind of vibes where you just feel like you've known her forever. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that live. Like I said, probably be in about 2 weeks that we'll be doing that, and I think it's going to be wonderful. Yes, you was immersed in Babylon. Okay, with that being said, again, would like to welcome all of you here. My name is AUG Jimmy, Brother Jimmy, aka Ambassadorsofyah. I am here in King of Prussia, which is a suburb just northwest of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And we are on the last day of our Yom here. So we're spending Shabbat here in the hotel room. And we're going to start making our trek back west starting tomorrow. I would ask that all of you palal for me and my Shah and my 2 furry doggies, that we make it back home in one piece with no problems, no vehicle problems, no problems of any sort. And we really, really appreciate you guys for that. So with that being said, who wants to come up first and like to share anything that's on their mind? Again, be it a testimony, a question, comment. You're more than welcome to come up, and as I always do, I only bring up one at a time. I don't like any cross talking. I like to keep everything in decent and in order. I see in some of these other, and that's not all rooms, but most of the rooms, they're just talking over each other, being very disrespectful. I don't like that on here, so we're not doing that on my page here. So if you want to come up, please hit the guest button, and we'll do this one at a time. Alrighty. Let's see here. So who's first? Who want to come up first?
Babe, I don't like it.
What is this? Why don't you like it? What's wrong with
ranch.
it? Okay. Well, I like it.
Well, you can have it. I'll put it in the corner.
Thank you, dear.
Now I gotta find me something else to do. Mama don't like it, baby.
Me too. We'll let you know when we are on our way to you. I have my cousin that I'm going to be meeting tomorrow. She just texted me. She's like, she can't wait to meet me for the first time. Okay, so I guess nobody is in a talking mood tonight. Is that what I'm being told? Is that what's happening? Okay, so I'm going to bring up somebody. I'm going to bring up Aki Al. Aki Al, come on up. I just sent you a there we go. Aki.
Shabbat shalom, Aki.
I can barely hear you. Let me see. Maybe it's my phone.
Shabbat shalom, Aki.
Yeah, Shabbat Shalom, Mark.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I wanted to bring you up, Aki, because I want people to hear your voice. You know, when we say stuff like "what," I'm talking about our Aki Al. When I say "yeah, no," I'm talking about my Aki Al.
Yeah, nah.
So,
Yeah.
Aki,
Shabbat shalom, Miss Parker.
so Aki,
Yes, sir.
well, I got you on here just to get things started. How did you come into the faith, Aki?
Wow. Mine started like way back, like 2008 or something like that. You know, well, actually, it started kind of like way before that. I went to Catholic high school for like a year and a half, 2 years, and then went to regular high school. So when I was going to Catholic high school, it was Hail Mary 5 days a week, and then it was Praise JC on Sunday. So I was like, nah, that can't be right. So that started my quest for the truth. And then once I got a little older, I started realizing the Hebrew aspects of, the Creator's name and the Savior's name. So once I got to going down that avenue, I got to Exodus 3 and 14, not 3 and 15, but 3 and 14, where he says, "I am that I am," which means Ahia Asher Ahia. So at that point, I was saying Ahia and Yeshaya.
Okay.
And I was still, I was like, yeah, that sound. He comes, he comes in the Son's name. That was close, right? But I still, was researching, still asking Abba, for the truth. And then I ran up on a brother. I believe he was on YouTube, and he knew Hebrew real good. So he kind of broke down the Hebrew like all the way from Jesus, to JC to he broke down all the names.
Right.
And then he got to Yahuwah and Yahusha, and I was like, hold up. I was like, wait a minute, that sound like it's it right there. Right. So then I just kept on doing my research further and further and further, and Yahuwah just revealed himself and his son to me at that moment, because he says study to show approve, right? So we don't just go off of what somebody tell us. We take the information that we receive and then go do our research. Don't just say no or yeah. Take that information because you're being told for some reason.
Right.
Yeah, so take that information and go do research.
Mm-hmm.
And that brought me to here, and then I've been Yahusha ever since. Since the
I hear that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Aki. And what has been the most difficult part of your walk since you've come into the truth? Do you have one?
Well, the start of the difficulties were dealing with my family. Telling them how I wasn't celebrating, the pagan holidays no more. I wasn't doing birthdays no more. I wasn't doing none of that. So that became an issue. And then once they seen how I stood fast, they kind of started respecting it a little bit more. And then once they seen how true I was to, my studies, they started respecting it more. After that, they're your friends. When you're not doing the same things you were doing before, going to the club, hanging out, doing the street pharmacies and all that, right? Once you decide to walk away from the world, you start to see who your real friends are. And like you said earlier, who your real family is. And most times it's not your blood mishpacha. It's your mishpacha and Yahuwah.
Right. I think that's a difficulty for a lot of people because they put so much on the blood, as far as the flesh family. And maybe that's because we're raised around our family. We know our family. We grown to love our family over the years as we've been born into the family. But as we get older and we get into this understanding of the truth, you start to put things into perspective. Would you say?
Absolutely. Well, actually, I believe we are shown that truth.
Right.
Yeah, we are like really shown that this is what it really is. This is your family. Why? Because we are all on the same path. Mm-hmm. We are seeking Yahuwah. We are seeking Yahuwah. So, I mean, what better family would you have than that?
Right. Exactly.
The other part, that I see, from the walking and what I've been watching and experiencing from other people, just on the lives, is most people think that once you start following Yahuwah and Yahusha, that it's an easy ride from that point moving forward. Yeah, nah, that's where the fight starts. Once you decide to walk away from Hashatan and his world, he's coming for you.
100%.
He's gonna do everything he can to pull you back. So so that's why we have to keep staying palaus and ask for that strength and for that endurance.
I wanted to say this really quick. Our Cody Veronica Zamora says, everyone who wants to join us for Feast of Trumpets is welcome. Message me if you need more information. So I'm not able to pin you up here right now, Veronica, because we have a guest. But if you can copy and paste your info again so people can contact you so they can see you if they're interested in coming and joining us, because I'm going to be there myself. With Veronica, her man, her hubby, her Ishi. So, please do contact her. Okay, Aki.
Okay.
So, anything else you want to share with the Mishpachah while I got you up here?
No, not really. Really, I want to hear from everybody else, what their walk is and what they're experiencing, during their walks. Will you get attacked physically? Yes. Right. Will you get attacked mentally? Yes. Right. Count it all joy.
That's right.
Yeah. So we should expect that. And when it comes, like the verse says, count it all joy. Like we should truly know that we are being favored because that's what we're going through.
Yes. As the Messiah says, the violent take it by force.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to scare you into submission to get away from Yahuwah. But we don't walk in fear. We don't allow fear to overtake us, because we know what fear does to us. It causes you to freeze up. It causes you to not see the truth, and it'll cause you to walk away because of fear.
Well, I just seen a Cuddy Stella say something right quick. She said, Aki Al doing immersion invite to those in Arizona. So anybody here in the Phoenix, Arizona area, Tucson, Flagstaff, we're out here doing immersion. So, if you're, if you're doing everything that you feel that you're supposed to do, for the Most High, and you follow His commandments and all that, reach out to us, because we're definitely wanting to help you be immersed. Me, Aki Pat, Cuddy Nancy, Cuddy Stella, Cuddy Elizabeth, Aki Bob. Right, there's a few of us out here, so reach out to us.
Exactly. That is beautiful. And let's see, Abba Yahuwah, you said immersions in Pennsylvania. Abba Yahuwah, where you been? I'm here in PA right now. I've been doing this for the last almost a week. We're getting ready to leave tomorrow. But what part of Pennsylvania do you stay at, Abba Yahuwah? We might be able to get somebody to you.
Aki Jimmy, I think this is the perfect time for it. What?
Exactly.
You just now coming with that? What?
Yeah. You're in Central York. Okay. I don't know where Central York is from where I'm at, but we have Yasun the Nazir. He lives close to Allentown. We have Akodi Prophetic. She lives in Philadelphia, in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. I think that's how we say that. Then we also got Akodi Chanel. I don't know if she's here tonight, but she lives in the Jersey side. And we also got Aki Victor. He's on the Jersey side as well. So you got a few that's in your area here.
Mm-hmm. Everybody who wants to be immersed, like Aki Jimmy said over on YouTube, right? We need to start taking who is going to be out the equation, right? It's for who you're getting immersed for. Yes. Yahusha. Yeah, that's the most important part.
Yes. That is definitely the most important part. And let me remind you all, our time is limited. We think that we got years to go, and we don't have years to go. We are coming to the closing chapters of what is happening in these last days. I don't know the day or the hour, and nor would I even profess to know the day or the hour, but I know that we are close. Just like it says in chapter 21, you will even see it at the very doors, and we are living at that time where we are seeing it at the very doors. The signs are here.
Yeah, I can ask you a question. Do you think we got time to spare? You know what answer I'm waiting on.
Yeah, nah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, no, we don't have too much time. Prayer warrior to Yahusha, you said I need to do a disappearance act for a couple of weeks. Oh, Chanel, you are here. Shalom, my Cody. We don't have too much time to spare. We're truly living in the last days. We gotta prepare ourselves, Mishpachah, and those that are around you, even if they won't hear, plant the seeds. Let them know the name. If you have people that, like, you have family or friends who are on their deathbed, go see them. Tell them. All you got to do is call upon the name of Yahuwah and you'll be saved. He's not lying when he says that. When they're on their deathbed, what else do they have to lose? They're literally on their deathbed. They're getting ready to meet their maker. So if you know anybody who's in that kind of a position, in that predicament, go and see them. Even if they can't talk, have them squeeze your hand. If you can hear what I'm saying, squeeze my hand. Say his name in your mind. Squeeze my hand if you said it. You know, that kind of stuff. I've done it before. Yep, my father-in-law did that. You know, as the old saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. You know, don't let the enemy steal us from our salvation, because that's what he wants. He makes you feel like you're not great enough. You don't deserve salvation. You know, you keep sinning. That's all you do is sin. You know, that's what he wants you to feel like. You're just, you know, you're just what's the word? You're just a reject. You know, you can't do nothing right. But that's what Satan wants you to feel like.
Oh, hold on, before we get off. Shabbat Shalom, Makati-san. You know I had to say
the echo from our Aki outside, because it sounds like he's in a tin can.
Really? Does it?
Yeah. Do you have me on some kind of speaker or anything in the background?
Yes, you on speaker, Ak.
That's probably why we're hearing a little echo, but that's okay, because you about to get off, Ak.
That's all right. Time to hear somebody else anyway.
Yes. We love you, Aki.
Hey, much ahava to you both. And much ahava to my mishpach out there.
Hallelujah, Aki.
Ruma mu Yahuwah.
Yes, Ruma mu Yahuwah, Aki. All right, Yahuwah barak you and keep you, Ak, and we'll talk soon.
I receive that, and may Yahuwah baruch you and keep you as well, Aki.
All right, and make sure you give our ahava to Aki Pat and Aki Syro.
I sure will.
Okay, shalom. Shabbat shalom, Aki.
All right, Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, so that was our Aki. I thought we'd get it started with him. Let's see. I think we got a few others that want to come up here now. Let's see here. Who do we have? Jam Dung Y'all. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I'm about to bring you up. I must have said your name wrong because I hear you laughing.
I know. Finally. Oh my gosh, finally. Shabbat shalom to everybody.
Shalom. Yes. What do you want to share with us, Akodi?
So ever since I have joined you, I found you on TikTok. It's crazy. I'm here in Wisconsin. Of course, you know, I'm Jamaican. And a single mom, live on her own, and divorced, and sold my house and moved in an apartment. And I've been here 8 years. Lost my job at Amazon. I do nails on the side. And it's been a hard time for me, and 3 months out of a job, but I still kept on. I think I asked you to, you know, halal for me as well before on one of your TikTok programs that you had, and I kept on looking for jobs, still couldn't find anything, and I kept on saying, you know what, I'm gonna have to, because I'm just learning about, you know, coming into this type of, you know, like not saying the JC word and, you know, all of that stuff, and it's all coming into fruition for me too. And I've been trying to spread the word with even my clients that comes to get their nails done too as well. Even yesterday, me and my daughter went to which we really don't do because she wanted Chili's, and I actually went to Chili's for in how many months, because I always cook, but some way somehow she didn't want my Jamaican corned beef and rice, but I took her because she deserves a little bit of time, because she's a good little girl, because she prays and worships with me as well. But I've been going through a time for this past 3 months where I almost got evicted out of my apartment, and with me just palaling, and every morning, every night, even this morning on my knees, I just had to. I just want to let you know that it basically. Thank you. I'm happy to have met you guys. Stella, Cody, I don't know. I've spoken to her a couple times. I really want to pick her brain. I wish I could meet her as well. One day, I want to meet everybody. But honestly, I'm very grateful that I came onto met you on TikTok. And honestly, I've seen a lot where Yeshua has done a lot for me, where I'm still here in my apartment, he made it work for me. I still haven't found a job yet, but, thankful me and my daughter has not been evicted. And it's just because of the fact that I've been palaling morning and night and trying to do my fasting as much as I can. So I'm grateful, and I want to be a part of this family in so many ways. And thank you guys so, so much.
Wow, Cody, it sounds like you're still in great spirits, and Yahuwah's going to give you the job that he wants you to have.
Yes.
And you're gonna have these kind of issues that's going to happen as we all go through the same thing. And we're so thankful to have you here, part of the Mishpachah.
Yes.
And, it's going to be one of those things where when you least expect it, that's when he's going to move on your behalf.
I know. Yes, yeah. I know. I'm still keeping it. I'm telling you, honestly.
Yeah, and he's going to do that here soon, Cody. And it sounds like you're raising your daughter all by yourself, and you're doing a wonderful job at it.
Oh, trust me. Everybody keep on saying it to me, too. And I'm thankful. There's been times over the past 2 weeks, I didn't even know how I would send her to school, but he made a way. And honestly, I feel proud of myself. Last 2 weeks, Wednesday, when I dropped her off and I was driving back home, I said, "You did it." And I sent a message to my dad, a couple of people, and I said, "I did it. I did it." I didn't know how I would, but I did it. But I'm so proud of her, because I think she's passed me in my Bible too now, and she's about to be 13 in November, and that's why I just have to pour it into her, where I try to make sure too, when she goes to bed at night, she's done it on her own. She listens to worship music when she goes to bed. Sometimes it's in the summer when I wake up, sometimes I catch her going to the bathroom. I see her in her room, studying her Bible. I'm like, okay.
Wow. So, and how old is your daughter?
She's going to be 13 in November, so she's 12. Kennedy?
That is beautiful.
Yeah, she's a very good little girl. Honestly, she goes to a church, a school too. That's they do worshiping. Even if it's not coming from even if it's not coming from a different way, she's always been in that school from ever since she's been in kindergarten, and I've never moved her because she's never said to me, "Mommy, I don't like it anymore." So I've just kept her there. But she wears uniform just like me, what I used to do in Jamaica, the same color uniform, and also I kept her there for that because it was better for me. And she don't ask, "Mommy, well, the other kids is doing this, I would love to." She knows it's just what I say and just how it is, and she's a good girl. Want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. Yahuwah Baruch you.
You say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your mommy's been telling us how wonderful you are, and that you pray to Yahuwah, and that you study your scriptures. That's beautiful. Keep doing that, sis. Okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, and can't wait to meet you in the Shama when our Abba Yahuwah brings down the kingdom here to the earth.
So thank you. Yeah. So I'm really happy that I met you guys. I wanted to send a message to Stella too as well, to let her know too, if she's on here, if she's hearing. Trying to see if I could get in contact with her when, as you say, TT comes off, because I'm not going to be into it as well myself too. I try not to post too much of myself, but I will be off of it when they claim that they're trying to take it away too. So they're going to take over.
Yeah, and Cody Stella is here, so She
Yeah,
said
I
no.
want
She said, I just messaged you at Cody.
to. Okay, I want to make sure I keep in touch with everybody. Still just the same because you guys have been like a family to me, and honestly, it's been a journey, and I'm really happy that I found you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're very welcome, and we thank you that you're part of the Mishpachah, because again, it takes all of us to become this family that we have, that Yahuwah has given us to help each
Yes,
other.
yes. I did see a gentleman on here. Well, on YouTube, I was trying to see if I could get in contact with him because he said he was from Illinois to get immersed as well. But I'm guessing I'm gonna have to just keep on staying in the group to see if one day I meet someone who's gonna be close to me here in Kenosha.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully you find someone there soon.
Yes.
If not, find someone and bring them into the truth, and then you
Oh,
guys
I
can
have
immerse one
been.
another.
Oh, trust me, I've been trying to. I get a lot of people saying no, they don't know, they don't believe it. I'm trying to go into so many because I have my Bible here so marked up with so much stuff, brother Jimmy, that it's crazy. And I have a friend too that I was just telling. She's Jamaican. She used to live in this apartment. She bought a house and moved away. And I was just trying to speak to her. She called me this morning, and I was just telling her about the group that I'm in with you guys too, and I'm telling her about your journey too. That you said that you were in prison at one point, and you did a lot of study. I keep on saying, man, if I could prick his brain. And I told her, I said, his hands look just like my dad. Your hand, I want to tell you, brother Jimmy, your hands look just like my dad's hand. Same way. Yes, when you put your hand on the book. Because my dad is your skin color. So yes. So I think of my dad. So I was telling her, and she's like, yeah. So I sent her to you. I told her to join you on YouTube and also TikTok as well. So she did this morning.
Is the earthly form of God, and is also known as the living God.
Do you have anything else you want to share with us, Cody? I'm sorry. I
Yeah, no, it's okay. That's it. I just want to tell you thank you. I'm just grateful that I met you guys, and I'll be here for everything that you have to pour into us. And
Yes,
thank you for doing such a good job too. I admire you so much, you and your wife. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much, and I will keep you guys in my in my prayers as well, and I hope you guys do the same for me as well, please.
Oh, yes, we definitely will, and we'll definitely make sure to pull off for your job situation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, and as you all say on the island, one love, right?
Yeah, man. One love, one heart.
That's right.
Always one love, one heart. And I've actually come to learn myself too that Bob Marley was actually on a good track when he was talking about certain things. Now that I've come onto this page as well, so he actually was on a good track with certain things that he talked about too. So
Yeah, he was getting a little revelation while he was.
Oh, sure he was. He sure was. Yeah, I didn't understand it when I was much younger, but I'm starting to learn now that he was on the same path that we're on too. So
Yeah, he just came a generation before us, and he started seeing how Babylon is America. He knows how this place is going to get it. And,
Yep. You sure did.
There's a lot of things when I look into Bob Marley. I still listen to some of his music.
Yes.
And you can hear the Ruach was.
Oh, honestly, yes. I actually, how we halal too as well. There's a religion in Jamaica, the Rastafarians.
I very well know about Rasta.
Yeah, only because they're a little bit into the Ethiopian, but I mean, I think it's still the same thing. But yeah, honestly, they're very, good with not eating certain stuff. They eat ital food, which is no salt. Of course, they call it ital food, and a lot of, they live off the land and stuff like that. So yeah, I love my country.
I think the only thing that I would have concern about the Rastas when I studied it is Aliciaceae.
Hail Selassie, yeah.
How
So
they
that's
look
that.
at him as
Yes,
the
yes, they do. Yeah.
Mashiach. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
some of them
That's
do.
really
Yes,
kind of
that's the
fun.
only part. Yes, that's the only
that
part.
is.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the only part. But apart from that, they're not too bad. But yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I appreciate your time. And what's your actual name, Cody?
It's Felicia. My nickname is Tammy, and it's Felicia. But I just gave my name Jam Dong Gyal because it's basically Jamaican girl. Gyal means girl. Yeah. So
Okay.
Jam Dong Gyal. Exactly. So Jam, and as in the shortening for Jamaica, and then Gyal mean girl. It's we speak in like a dialect. So
That's right.
it's called patois. Yeah,
Well, you
patois.
know, my how do I say it? My former, I don't no, not former. Well, my uncle's wife, she has passed away now, but she's from Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have Jamaican family members in my
Yeah, I
family.
see a couple Jamaicans in here too. I'm like, wow, look at us. I'm so proud of my country with us everywhere and everything. I'm like, look at my little Jamaica. I saw a couple Jamaicans in here too.
Well, you know, again, you know, if you go back and study the island of Jamaica, all of you guys were put there because of the transatlantic slave
Because
trade.
of the trans, yeah. Because you're funny enough, you don't even. My grandmother is Cuban. My mom's mom is Cuban, and my grandfather he met my mom when she came from Cuba to Jamaica, and he's from the maroon town, so he has more of that stronger maroon, a compound town blood. So I'm dark skinned with a lot of hair. My hair is I got a lot of long black hair, thick hair.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You got that nice hair.
Yes, I got that nice hair. Yep.
Well, Yahuwah Baruch you and keep you, and may he continue to allow his countenance to shine upon you and your daughter.
Thank you so much. Rumamu Yahuwah.
Yes, Rumamu Yahuwah Jamdangao. Yes, one love.
Blessings,
Akodi.
one love. Yeah, man.
Yes.
All right.
right.
You guys take care.
Likewise, take care, Cody.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right.
All right, how beautiful. Look at that. We got Mishpachah from all over with all types of walk. That's what we do. Okay, let's see who we got next here. Okay, Akodi Cree. Okay, Akodi Cree. Don't get mad at me now. Don't jump on me because I'm not able to come over there and immerse you.
Hello.
Akodi Cree, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. How are you?
I'm doing well. Great to hear your voice. What do you want to share with us tonight?
I just have a question.
Yes.
What is supposed to be said during or before before you get immersed? Like, is there a certain prayer that is supposed to be said?
Well, so here's the thing is that you must come to understand who the Messiah is, which I'm sure you already do.
Mm-hmm.
And so the two things that I ask is, do you believe that Yahusha is your master and your Mashiach, your Messiah?
I do.
And
Yep.
exactly. You would say yes. And then I would ask the next question is, do you understand that you are to keep the commandments as long as you live?
Okay. Yeah.
And if you say yes, then I say, upon the profession of your faith, your amunah, I now immerse you in the name that is above all names. In the name of Yahusha, I immerse you, and then I immerse you.
Okay.
Now, before that, I do say a palal. I say a prayer on behalf of the person that I am immersing, that Yahuwah forgive us of our transgressions, and that the person that is being immersed goes down in the water and comes back up as a new creation in the Mashiach. And however you want to phrase that and how the words come out of your mouth, that's, again, there is no cookie cutter, formula that we use, but you must come from the heart. That's the key.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited. I'm looking for someone. I think I have someone maybe next weekend, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and again, the only reason why I wouldn't be able to do it, Akodi Cree, is when I'm coming through Ohio. You're in Ohio, right?
Yeah, if I had known you were in Pennsylvania, I would have driven up there. It's not that far, maybe 8 hours, one of those.
Yeah, but when I come through Ohio, it's going to be in the evening or at night, and we're not doing no immersions at night. So
No, sir.
yeah, exactly. But if it wasn't for that time constraint, I would love to immerse you myself, but I'm not able to. And there's also a Cody Carroll. She's in Illinois, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do her as well because of the timing issue. And a lot of it has to do with me meeting my physical family that I've never met before in Western Pennsylvania. So that's kind of changing up my schedule.
Okay, I'm excited for you. Hope you guys have fun.
Well, I'm hoping to learn a lot of information about my family that I didn't know, about my dad's side, So yeah, yeah, I'm excited. I'm like kind of beyond words.
Yeah, that sounds about like me. Like I don't know anyone on my dad's side, so that would be exciting too for me also.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for your time. I thank you for answering my question. And
No,
hopefully
no
I'll get to
problem.
meet you soon.
Is there anything that you want to share with the Mishpachah while I have you here?
Not really. I really didn't even want to come up. I was just really nervous, but thanks.
No worries, no worries. Well, Yahuwah continue to keep you and Baruch you, Cody.
Thank you. You too.
Alrighty, shalom. Shabbat shalom to you.
Shabbat shalom.
Okay, let's see here. Yes, Carol, we'll play it by ear. Yahuwah will provide either way. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Let's see here. Yes, Warren, I'm looking forward to it. Mañana. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, I have someone that wants to come up. Let me see. Who do we have here? We have Yahuwah. Sheba. Cut it out. Okay, Yahuwah, I don't know. I couldn't see the rest of it, but I do know it said Yahuwah my. Okay, are you there?
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Who am I speaking to?
It's actually Blanca. This is my second page.
Blanca, you be getting me every time, sister.
I can't. I don't have enough followers on the other page, so I have to use this one in order to request.
No worries. No worries. No worries. So what do you want to share with us tonight, Cody Blanca?
Shabbat shalom song.
You hear that, baby?
Shabbat shalom, Cody.
So I just wanted to share with the Mishpachah because I ran into something. It's called Hebrew Fest. I don't know if you guys know about it.
That sounds familiar.
So a friend of mine who's Christian, she goes to a thing every year, right? And they do like concerts and stuff. Obviously, I'm not gonna partake in that one. But I did see this one not too long ago, and I was interested in possibly going, and I thought that I'd share the information with the Mishpachah. That's all.
So where is it going to be held?
I don't know, but it's not until June, and I looked it up. Yeah, it comes up. Well, assuming everything is still, the way it is now by next year.
Okay,
Assuming we even.
Says it's in Missouri.
Oh, is it? Yes. Okay. So I know it's like June 2nd or something, but I thought I'd share it because I'm gonna look into it and see if I can make it.
Oh, okay. And so this is going to be a lot of artists who speak the name and they perform and stuff?
Yes. Actually, one of the artists devoted to Yah was there this past, this one that just passed.
Oh, was he? Oh, wow.
So
we might have to make that we might have to do some kind of a caravan and everybody kind of hook up and meet over there.
that would be so beautiful. But yeah.
Wouldn't
That would be beautiful.
Like, I want to go. Yes, we need to do that. Yeah.
Right? That's why I mentioned it. I'm like, man, it would be so wonderful to go. And the more of us, we can actually meet over there, and that would be beautiful.
You know what we're going to have to do, if it be Yahuwah's will, as that time comes up next year, may we have the opportunity to do so and help out those who might not be able to do it, but they want to get there.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
That would be great. Yeah. A field trip. Yeah, LaDanya, exactly. My Cody Cree, it's in June. That's what Cody Blanca was saying. It's in the month of June. And it's in Missouri. I don't know where in Missouri, but we'll get some information. And if we can get it together, we'll make that happen.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to say that. Really, I don't know what else to.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that because I think the person who had shared that with me was I am Kodashim Dewanye. I think he went 1 year over there, and he said it was really great. He really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would love to check it out. And I would love it if as many as a mishpachah could go, if we can make it happen. That'd be beautiful.
That would be. Yeah. Let's see. And Yah's daughter says, I would love to come as well. I'm moving to Missouri in 3 weeks. Are you really, Jamie? Wow.
She'll be there already.
Right. You just give us a seat. Make sure you hold them seats for us. Oh, he went. Oh, that's where he went, Emmanuel. He went up to the Fringed Up Fest in Atlanta. Is that the one? Okay. So I'm mixing up the two. Okay, never mind. All right. Well, okay. Well, I thank you for coming up and sharing that information with us. And if you get any other information, please share it with us, Cody.
I will. Shabbat shalom, mishpachah.
Shabbat shalom, Cody. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Let me see. Prayer warrior to Yahusha. Akijimi, may Yahuwah prepare you with a deep message, acceptance of repentance, victory. Amat. Thank you so much for that, Cody. I appreciate you. Let me see. I definitely will. Yahuwah has opened a door for me to move there and live off the land. Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. The 20th of September. Okay, well, we palal that Yahuwah will make a way for you and make everything smooth for you as you make your transition to Missouri. Off the grid, yes. That's beautiful. I hope you have some space there for us, like Dr. Terry got some space. Is Dr. Terry here today? I know I saw her on YouTube. Okay, so let's see what else here. Anyone else want to come up and share? 17 acres, that's what I'm talking about. They have a big old community over there. Anyone else want to share or come up and share anything, whatever that is, of course, as long as it's all Yahuwah based. All right. Emmanuel, you just got to push that button. You know you can come up. Cody Damaris. Let's see. Here we go. Shabbat shalom, Cody.
Hi, everyone. Shabbat shalom. This is the Damaris. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. It's great to hear your voice, Cody.
I know. It's great to hear everybody. And I just want to say, oh, here goes my dog. Just want to say hi to everyone. I know I've been listening to all the open mics and everybody's testimony. So I just wanted to come and say hi. And also, I'm also very moved and very happy for everyone that has been submerging and everybody meeting. It's such a joy to see everybody going through that beautiful experience. So I'm looking forward to my opportunity. I know everybody's on the West Coast and the North. Yeah. I know Jackie offered for me to fly over there and be submerged, but it just didn't work out at this point. But by the way, if you hear that, that's my dog.
That's your dog in the background? Okay.
Yeah, he's a little, yeah. Sorry. As soon as I'm on the phone, he's talking.
Sounds like he's going,
all right. But anyway,
yeah, we was hoping because Cody Jackie was telling me that there might be a chance that you was coming up. I was like, what?
Yes, I would have loved to.
All the way up from Miami?
Yeah. I know, I would have, yes. Well, if that's not going to be the case, obviously, at the past, I would love to try going up west,
Okay, yep.
So I'm going to work on it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We look forward to you. Hopefully, either way, like I was sharing earlier, if you can't get over there, the main thing is getting immersed. That
yes.
Is between you and Yahuwah.
Yes. And for today's study, I, being in the other religion, you assume that you will be getting the Ruach in you, but apparently not. So
right.
I am so pleased to learn the right way and learning in today's lessons. So yeah, I definitely have to be immersed in the name of Yahushua. Absolutely.
Hallelujah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes. So that's all I wanted to say right now. Okay. And say hi to it for you, and soon to have a safe trip back and meet your family, extended family. And
thank you.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. And to everyone else, the Mishpaka, Shabbat Shalom. And hopefully we can keep in touch on the phone because you guys are been actually reaching out. It's a really beautiful community, and I really appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, and we appreciate you because it takes all of us to make this community work.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed.
All right. Much
Okay,
love
Cody,
to
I
everyone.
love you and take
Love you
care.
guys. Yes. Shalom. Bye bye, son.
Shabbat shalom to you, Cody.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. If it is wrong, let me see. What did you say here, y'all's daughter? To have a husband with two different wives, brother. Is it wrong to have a husband with two different wives? Okay, so you're gonna have to give me a little more information on that. When you say is it wrong, is he's gonna have two wives? Are you one of the wives? Or are we speaking of someone else and you're just giving me a scenario? Because if you know, like some of the patriarchs had more than one wife. Abraham had more than one wife. Jacob had more than one wife. If you're okay with the other man, he's all about Yahuwah. Okay, and what about the other woman? She's also a believer. She is too. Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys are in agreement with that, the scripture doesn't say that that's not, that you're not allowed to. So, I mean, if you're okay with that and he's okay with that, so she's still around and you'll be around. Is that what I'm coming to understand? You guys are all okay with, yeah. So then, you know, if that's the case, you know, Abba Yahuwah be with you all in that endeavor. Yes, indeed. I don't think, you know, as long as you guys are okay with that, again, and you keep that before Yahuwah, I don't see anything that is wrong with that as far as scripture is concerned. But know that he is not to be like in leadership position. Like if you guys are going to have a community and he's like, you know, the head guy and he has two wives, that can become very cultish. You got to be careful with that. But other than that, if you guys want to do that, you know, before Yahuwah, there is nothing in scripture that says you cannot. But if he's like starting a compound and he's like the head dude, that could cause some issues. Let's see. Yes. Aki Manuel, yeah, so he's going to be married to both of them. Not that he's divorced. He's with one now, and our Cody Jamie will be the other wife. Shoshana says, I don't want to share my husband. I think most would feel that way. Yes, polygamy, Aki. Yep. Yeah, usually jealousy starts kicking in when you have a situation like that. I mean, we read about that with Miriam with Hagar when it came to Abraham. No, Jesse, and great to see you. Shabbat shalom to you, Jesse. No, the one doesn't have to be divorced. Janeth, can you remarry? When you was married, were you married to a man that believed in the truth? If not, then yes, but you have to be remarried to a person who is of the truth. You can't just marry somebody because you like the way he looks or you think you guys get along, because what's going to happen is he's going to want you to do worldly things like Xmas and Easter and Halloween parties and whatever else that could happen. You need to be evenly yoked with someone who believes as you believe, because if you just marry somebody else, you would commit adultery. You have to marry someone who is a like-minded believer. And this is what Yahuwah was telling the children of Yasharal when they were in the wilderness. You are not to give your sons over to these heathens, because they will turn your heart from me. Prayer warrior, what are you confused about? What are you confused about, Cody? If you want to come up and ask your question or what you're confused about, that'll work too. Yeah, so what is it about marriage that you're confused about? Exactly, Blanca. That's exactly what happened to all his wives. Okay, so let's bring up our Cody.
Hello?
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I was confused for the questions and the answers that was giving, and I'm like, wait a minute, but isn't that against Yahuwah's words?
As far as what are you speaking of, Cody?
About 2 wives and 1 man, 1 husband?
Well, so let me ask you a question. Do you know that Abraham had more than 1 wife?
Yes, but that's in the in past tense, isn't it? But we in a new, but what it is, people call it grace. But then the rules change. There's only 1 man and 1 wife, 1 man and 1 woman as one.
Well, so that's how it was since the beginning, right? The Messiah said that. He says that when he created Adam, he created them male and female, right? Okay, so even after that happened, it's what Yahuwah permits to happen, that a man can have more than 1 wife, just like Jacob had 4 wives. And we get the 12 tribes of Israel from those 4 of his wives. Okay, so nothing has changed even since we came into the new agreement, or what people call the new covenant, as far as a man taking upon more than 1 wife. Now, what has changed in that sense is that he cannot become a bishop if he has more than 1 wife.
Then all this is in different state. Then they don't agree on everything. Then not to become 2 wife and a man. I mean,
say it again. And what do you mean? What did you mean by state?
By state, New York don't accept that.
Oh, well, see, so now we're getting into man's law. Okay, so man's law, yes, that's not, and it's only because of money that they don't allow that to happen. Okay, so they give you what they call a marriage certificate, right?
Okay.
You get that by the court, and it's exactly that. It's a certificate, and that certificate.
So what's the difference from being divorced and they want to be remarried?
So before Yahuwah, now everything that we talk about is before Yahuwah. We're not talking about New York State. Okay?
No, I'm not talking about New York State. I'm just talking about when one gets divorced and the word and the scripture says something different.
So the word says that you cannot remarry unless your lover has passed away.
Okay, so then.
But that's speaking of the people Okay, first of all, the rules were given to Yasharal. It was to Israel.
Okay.
And Yasharal, the mindset is that they know the commandments. They know how they're supposed to be before Yahuwah. So you cannot remarry until, if you got a divorce, you cannot, neither one of the parties can remarry until the other has passed away. Now, when you have married someone and you were not Israel, like many of us didn't have the mindset of Israel, and we were like the Gentiles, or we are Gentile, and you know, we had a husband or a wife, and then it didn't work out, and then you get a divorce, and all of a sudden you come into the truth, and now you're like, I want to get remarried. Well, you just can't marry anyone. You have to marry someone who believes. Now, once you marry that person who believes and you get a divorce, you have to stay divorced, and you can't get remarried until that person passes away.
Wow.
Do you understand what's being told?
Yeah, I understand with the divorce, but when it comes to polygamy, it's something different. Now,
Yeah. I mean, again, you know, we look at things differently today because of our time that we live in. But again, you know, certain things that were accepted back in the day, because of the way society has changed. Well, let me say this: Western culture has changed because many other cultures still accept polygamy. It's just the Western culture doesn't. And again, is it right? Is it wrong? According to Yahuwah, there's only supposed to be one man and one woman, or he would have made more than one wife for Adam, but he only gave him one wife. Okay. However, again, Yahuwah worked through these other multiple marriages that some of the patriarchs had as to why we even have what we have today. And if we go back and look at it, you'll see all throughout the Old Testament that there was many patriarchs that had more than one wife. And then we also have to connect it with Yahuwah being the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't change. So what was accepted before is still accepted now, but it's our Western civilization that has changed and not Yahuwah. There's things that we've come to accustomed to understand. Like right now, if a man was to take a 15-year-old woman who has already flowered, like it says in scripture, and he takes her as a wife, today in the Western culture, they'll look at that and say that's a pedophile.
Right.
But if you go back and look in scripture, that was happening. It was happening. People can say what they want, but that was actually happening in scripture, that young women that were like literally just coming into puberty were given over as wife material for men. And some of these men were old.
My understanding in the scripture was because of sin and the destruction, God wanted to be multiplied, and everything got multiplied for that proper reason. That's for my understanding. That's what I was thinking. But when it came to when Yahusha came through, everything changed for me when it came to marriage.
Yeah, and then I would ask you, where in scripture do you see in the New Testament that marriage changed?
In the sense, well, no, I'm not. I cannot show you right now because I'm just in shock. I'm like, what? Since when? I don't find. I'm like, what? No way. Like now I'm gonna be like you guys. Like what? No.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah.
I bless the sister so much. I bless her in what her decision will be. You know, it's gonna be hard, but you know.
It is. It's gonna be hard for her, and
and for the other one, they both.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even in the
beginning might be sweet and sounding good, but the long shot is something else, you know. But I bless you. I baruch you and lift you on and keep you polo, and I polo for you all the time so that everything comes out right, you know. But thank you for receiving me. I'm gonna do some poloing on that because I just gonna keep on reading more and understand more when it comes to that. You know, because I'm going through a change, and when it comes to marriage, I'm gonna be divorced soon, and And I'm like, he could be with someone. I don't be with no one because I believe in the scriptures. I keep myself together, and until I don't see the papers saying that I'm no longer married, I still say I'm married.
Right. Yeah. Now, your husband that is going to be your ex-husband, is he a believer in Yahuwah? Not Christianity, but in Yahuwah.
No.
Okay.
No,
So,
I just recently follow you on the month of March. So because of what happened to my friend, I came more into the ways of Yahuwah.
yes.
In that time, I was a Christian. I used to sing to her, pray over her. I made sure that she accepted the Lord. In that time, it's the Lord, or when Yahuwah, and she did say. They was in shock the way the presence of the room was. I knew it was Yahuwah. So in that time I didn't know Yahuwah, but I knew Jesus. But I know who I was claiming to until I got to know more of what it is now.
Right.
So
No,
yeah.
and a lot of the things that you feel and understand, that is what we would call common sense. What a person should handle. Just like the Messiah says, from the beginning, it was one man and one woman.
Right.
But Yahuwah permitted certain things to happen. You should do a study on, and we might do it one of these days, where there is the divine will of Yahuwah and there's a permissive will of Yahuwah. There's things that is divinely written by Yahuwah. This is the way it is. And then there's things that he permits to happen. For example, like we were talking about, Abraham sleeping with Hagar. Okay.
Right.
He allowed that to happen. He didn't punish Abraham for laying with Hagar. He listened to his wife Miriam. Right. And she wanted to do that on behalf of Abraham because of the promise that was given.
Exactly. It's because of the promise. They were rushing him.
Right.
It was being rushed.
No, it was being rushed, exactly. However, again, he had two wives. Okay. Regardless of how one looks at it, he still had two wives. And he had children by both of those wives.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing with Jacob. He had 4 wives. And this is how we get the 12 tribes of Yasharal. Without those 4 wives, we would not have 12 tribes. And those 12 tribes, that's divine. But what was permitted was the 4 wives.
Okay. I accept that because I know for the purpose of multiplying and of course under the destruction, when he did the ark and the floods and everything, so I know it because of that. But when it came to by grace, like in the New Testament, that's for me. I feel like everything changed because the only thing was always one marriage, and it was he went to a wedding which was 1 and 1. The Joseph and Mary was 1 and 1. There was no more wives after that. No extra wives of anybody. So I figured that everything would change. Even Moses wrote about divorce. Okay, that was different from what it is now. But then it's understandable, man. Understandable. I let it be. I let Yahuwah teach me and teach me. Give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding more of the scriptures. And bless my intelligence, so I could accept what it is that Yahuwah is. It's in the scriptures. I go by the scriptures. I like the scriptures. I like to stand upon that. I don't like to make things up, and I don't want to talk about something that is not there. You know what I mean?
Well, if you've been here with me, if you've been here with me, that's all we do is we take it by the word.
Definitely, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And so, like the same thing, like in your position, we see in one of Shaul's writings where he says that in 1 Corinthians, I believe it's chapter 11. In fact, we can go there. Let me show you guys this real quick. Let's go here.
I still got my King James. I'm trying to get the hold of the scriptures, but I've been having difficulty.
Oh, you have. So actually, it's chapter 7, not 11.
Where was
But
it?
it says this here about marriage. Okay.
Where?
1 Corinthians chapter 7.
1 Corinthians. Okay.
1 Corinthians chapter 7. And we're going to start reading from, let me see here. So let's start at verse 10.
Got it.
And verse 10 says, "And to the married I command, not I, but the master, a wife should not separate from a husband. But if she is indeed separated, or that is to say divorced, let her remain unmarried or be restored to favor with her husband, and let a husband not send away a wife." Now, the mindset, this is what people don't realize. He's talking about the husband being a believer and the wife being a believer. Okay? This passage right here is talking about two believing people who are now getting a divorce. Okay? And so it goes on and says, and to the rest, let me back up. "But if she is indeed separated, let her remain unmarried or be restored to favor with her husband, and let a husband not send away a wife. And to the rest I say, not the master." Now he's making a clarification here. The master didn't say this, the Mashiach didn't say this, but now he's speaking. "If any brother has an unbelieving wife," now he's specific, unbelieving. This is why I have it underlined. So now we're talking about one who doesn't believe, as opposed to what he was saying earlier up here is speaking about two who do believe. Here, one doesn't believe, right? So the unbelieving wife, and she thinks well to live with him who is a believing one, let him not send her away. And a woman who has an unbelieving husband, so this woman is a believer, but her husband is not a believer, and he thinks well to live with her, let her not send him away. For the unbelieving husband has been set apart in the wife, and the unbelieving wife has been set apart in the husband. Otherwise, your children would be unclean, but now they are set apart, or kadash. And if the unbelieving one separates or divorces you, let him separate himself. A brother or a sister has not been enslaved in such matters, but Alua Elohim has called us to shalom. For how do you know, O wife, whether you shall save your husband? Or how do you know, O husband, whether you shall save your wife? So here he's talking about if the unbelieving one separates, let them separate. But a brother or a sister is no longer enslaved in such matters. What he's talking about there is you are no longer under the bound of that agreement of marriage. But you have to, at this point, you have to find, if you're going to get remarried, you have to find someone who is a believer. Exactly. You cannot
one who's divorced, one that is divorced and separated from being divorced, they cannot get remarried, right?
If they're both believers, exactly.
Only believers. But when I'm saying that going through the process of divorce, as him being a believer, he cannot be with another one.
100%.
Without being divorced.
If he's a believing husband and he divorces you, he cannot.
Before divorcing, being with another one.
Well, I mean, the fact that he's a non-believer, I mean, I'm kind of confused. Are you saying that he's a believer?
He's a believer as a Christian.
Yeah, you can't use that. You can't use that. I mean, that's like a Buddhist, a Muslim. I mean, it's.
He's a believer as a Christian.
Yeah.
And live with another woman.
No, you see Christians get remarried and remarried and remarried and remarried. That we're not talking about that.
Right.
When we're in this believer, Cody, you can't get remarried.
I'm a believer through Yahusha, but you know what I'm saying. But I understand. I understand the word. But once we separated, once we get divorced, I know I could date someone or somebody. That's what you're trying to say.
Well, again, like it says here, we are not under. So a brother or a sister has not been enslaved in such matters.
Right.
And so this is what he's talking about. He's talking about you are no longer under that bond of what a marriage is, because again, you're dealing with somebody who is a non-believer. You're not under that bondage. You're not enslaved to that bondage of the agreement. But now when you do get remarried, you have to remarry somebody who is of like-minded of the faith. Yeah, they have to be a believer. Now, if you guys don't work out,
the way we know by Yahusha's name.
yes, and if you guys don't work out, and both of you know Yahusha, and you divorce, you cannot get remarried. You have to be that way until one of you pass away.
Okay. Oh man. Okay.
All right. I hope that completes some of the confusion.
No. You took you removed the doubt in my mind anyway, but I do appreciate it. Thank you for receiving me, because I had a lot to say about marriage, and you always brought some things. And let me tell you one thing, Mr. Brother
Yes.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
You are anointed, okay? You are an anointed person. You might not think you're not, but you are. You know, you have such an authority over some words that you don't even realize that you're passing a message to others that are listening to you. Because I tell you, last whole week, I had nothing but struggles in spiritually ways that I needed to hit the book of Matthew and the book of Acts. And I didn't. And I did not. I'm telling you, I did not. Because I had so much struggle with my mom, taking her to the hospital, doctors, and things like that. And I was so exhausted. I prayed and I fall asleep. I get up and I do the same routine over and over. I have no help. But I know that Yahusha always woke me up and say, read book of Matthew. You know, I know it's the Ruach spirit telling me that. Hit the book of Matthew, hit the book of Acts, hit the book of Hebrew. But I haven't done that. And when you come out with this, and I'm like, God, I question him. I question Yahuwah a lot. And I said, Yahuwah, please let me know what you want me to do, because I'm struggling. I want to kill this flesh and let the spirit come, you know, take over.
Right.
You know? And you come out with these, with all my questions that I tell you, and Yahuwah uses you through all, and I'm like, look at this. He's hitting the book of Matthew. He's hitting the book of Acts. Are you serious? You know?
Praise Yahuwah.
You don't know. You are anointed, my man. You gotta understand. You gotta how you call it? Get a close view of who is the Ruach HaKodesh is, because he's really using you. And you know, and it spoke to me. And that's why when it came to marriage, he used you also. And then I'm like, oh man, I want to go up and talk about it, but until now I had the courage to say something, you know. Yeah. And thank you, you know, but don't let yourself go down. Don't ever think that you're not. None of us, when we speak, and sometimes we speak things that we don't even understand, that we couldn't understand later on, you was like, I said that. What?
I do. I do that a lot when I look at some of the videos later.
Yeah, I do. I went over to the video. I'm like, I said that. What? It's not even written in my book. When my dreams, remember when my 2 dreams? I was like, what? I said that? I don't remember me saying that. It's not even written in my page. I like, no way. And it's because, you know, sometimes we don't know when we are being used, and we like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I say the same. What? No. I enjoy every time I hear you say that. I laugh. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, I got that from Akiel, Cody.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Akiel. That's great. You pass on some vibe through there.
Yes. And like the other one he does is yes, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Aki Jimmy. And I pray, I pull all for you and your family, and the reunion that you're gonna have message that is gonna impact every one of them. Maybe not in a moment that they're gonna accept Yahuwah, but they will. don't give up in giving the message.
Right.
Keep on looking forward. Keep on moving on. You and Song and Mama-in-law too, okay? I miss her.
We appreciate that, Cody.
I call her Mama-in-law because I don't even know her name, so I call her Mama-in-law. And the doggies and the doggy, they're so beautiful. May the Lord keep on blessing you. I mean, Yahuwah bless you.
Thank you. Tuda.
All right,
And
my
I
love.
appreciate everything that you shared, and I received that. And Yahuwah continue to baruch you and keep you, and may his countenance continue to shine upon you and your mishpachah as well.
Thank you. And Mr. Park, everyone, the corporate. Love you guys too. I always have you guys in following all the time. And every time I stop doing something, whoop, all of you come up on my mind. And I keep on doing, I'm singing to Yahuwah and I'm following for everyone. I say, Lord, you know everyone's name. I don't, but you do. You know.
That's right. Yeah. I'm so thankful that we have Codys like yourself that is so mindful of the others, and that's what we need, because we have to continue to pull off for each other. If nobody else is pulling for us, we need to pull off for one another.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was thinking about the sister that came up that she was having trouble with jobs. I would like to know her name, or if she's there to get a hold of me, you know, to DM me in TikTok, whatever she wants to do. That may I have a little conversation with her.
Yes, that was who was that? Can somebody help me? Are you still here, Cody?
Janet?
Yes, it was Jem Dung Gal. There it is.
I got you. Yes, my sister, please. See Angel Gonzalez, hit me up, okay? I hope we get touch. Thank you, Jimmy, Aki Jimmy. Love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for helping me understand. I just needed a little bit more, build up my faith and my understanding, and a little bit of knowledge of the scripture.
Anytime, Cody.
Okay,
that's what we're here for.
Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you as well. Shabbat shalom, Cody.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. Let's see who else we got here. We got, and this might have to be the last one, because I got to get ready to get over here to my brothers. Okay, and this is period. Aki or Akudi, period. I don't know which one. I think this might be my first time speaking with you. Let's see. It's still spooling. Come on, connect. There we go. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
It's an Aki. Shalom, Aki. What is your name? I know it's not period.
My name is Gio.
Gil?
Yes.
Gil, where are you from, Gil?
Philippines.
All right. I got a Panay in my family. She's my sister-in-law.
What? I don't understand English.
So what would you like to share with us tonight?
About pineal
you
gland.
only understand English a little? But,
Yes.
So what do you want to share?
Pineal gland, about pineal gland.
Oh, the pineal gland. So you're talking about the third eye? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, in Matthew 6:22.
Okay, let's go to Matthew 6:22. Matthew 6. Let me see here. Okay, so let's read this together. Matthew chapter 6, and it's talking about the light that is in you, right? So here it says, verse 22, the lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is righteous, I know it says this word, but it's righteous, all your body shall be enlightened. But if your eye is evil, all your body shall be darkened. If then the light that is within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? So I don't know exactly what it is that are you wanting me to connect that? Is this talking about the pineal gland? Is that what you're asking
Yes.
me?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so I can't be for certain on that, but this is what I get from this, my friend. First, it's talking about the lamp, okay, and it says that the eye is the lamp of the body. Your eye is the lamp of the body. It says, therefore, your eye, singular. It doesn't say your eyes, both of your eyes. It's just saying your eye. If your eye, therefore, is righteous, all your body will be enlightened, or to say that your body is also righteous. But if your eye is evil, all your body shall be darkened. If then the light that is within you is darkness, notice the light is darkness. That in itself almost sounds weird that light can be darkness, but it's talking about your knowledge. So this word light here is talking about knowledge, the knowledge that you receive. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
So if you was to, for example, if all you're doing pornography is, right?
Yes, yes. I'm watching.
Yeah, if you're watching pornography with your eye, your whole body is now going to be evil because you're looking at this pornography. And that's going to cause an issue with your body, your whole chemistry. So you must remove that, because if not, your light
Darkness.
will become darkness. So your information is darkness, your knowledge is darkness. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So I know people like to use the pineal gland to say that that is your third eye, but that has its roots in how can I say it so I know you understand? The origin of the third eye is pagan.
Is another evil. Third eye is evil.
Yes, third eye is evil. That is not scriptural. It's pagan. It is
About
uh-huh.
about Christ conscious. What about Christ conscious?
So again, it sounds like you're into a lot of mysticism and new age teaching, my friend.
Yes, yes.
Do you know what
Gnostic,
Christ,
like gnostic. What
go ahead. What was you saying?
about gnostic?
I didn't understand that. Did anybody catch what he's saying?
Gnostic.
Genostep? Agnostic? Yes. Okay. So Gnostic is knowledge. That's where the word gnosis comes from, knowledge.
What about hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
What about gnostic?
Yes.
This
So,
is biblical
uh-huh.
in Torah.
In Torah, what about in Torah?
I mean, gnostic in the is in the Torah or no?
Oh, no, not in that kind of sense. No, there is Gnostic in the Torah, so the word Gnostic is Greek. Do you know what Greek is?
Yes, in Greece
Greek
country.
language. Yes. So the Greek language is where the word Gnostic comes from, what you're pronouncing as Gnostic. Gnostic is Greek, and Gnostic means knowledge.
What about esoteric?
Esoteric. Now we're getting into mysticism. Do you know
Yes,
what
yes.
mysticism is?
No, no.
So that's kind of playing with the devil, Diablo. We don't do that.
What about Yahusha is going to earth?
What is the what?
Yahusha is going to earth. What
Yahusha
about
ruling the earth?
going to earth? Come back.
Yeah, he's gonna come back to earth. Yes.
Rapture is false doctrine.
I think you said something about the rapture.
Yes, yes. It's a false doctrine.
Oh, I need you to can I connect you with another brother from the Philippines? Is that okay? Can I do
What?
that? We have
What?
another person. We have another person. He's from the Philippines. Can I connect you to the other guy in the Philippines? Because he speaks. You speak Tagalog. Tagalog.
Yes, yes.
You speak
Tagalog.
Tagalog. Okay.
Yes, Tagalog.
He speak Tagalog too. So I'm gonna have him contact you. Okay. He can answer your questions because he understands Tagalog.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Asian. There's this TikTok.
Can somebody do me a favor? Hold on one second, my friend. Can somebody reach out to Yah's Warrior, see if he's available? Maybe I can get him on here before I get off. I don't know. He should be. Usually he's here. Yah's Warrior, you know who I'm talking about? Those of you, Mishpaka?
What about Yahusha?
What about?
She can back.
Yes, he's gonna come
She
back.
can back.
Yes,
About
Mr.
tribulation.
Yeah.
Explain about tribulation.
So the tribulation is going to happen, but we're not in it just yet. Yes, Nick, that's the one. Yep. I want to connect him with him because I feel bad that I can't converse too well.
I don't understand English, Yuri.
I know. It's not your fault. And it's not, we have this block between.
I think.
Yeah.
I thought we were close to tribulation.
Yes, we're very close to tribulation. Yes.
How long? 7 years?
Tribulation's 3.5 years.
But in the Bible is 7 years.
No, the Bible don't say 7 years. The Bible say there's 1 week in Daniel chapter 9:27. He's gonna make a contract, a peace agreement. 1 week. That's 7 years. But in the middle of the 7 years, that's the Great Tribulation. Barakatah, baby. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I will make sure to connect you with another brother who knows Tagalog, so you can ask him questions. He knows the Bible very well. Okay, Aki?
Yes, yes. I understand.
Okay. I will make sure to connect him with you, okay?
Yes, what is name?
His name is Owen.
What? I
Owen.
can hear.
Owen. Owen is his name. Owen.
In TikTok.
Yeah. No. TikTok is Young Warrior.
About rapture. What about rapture?
I will have him contact you. Okay. I'm sorry, my friend. That our communication, because different languages, we can't have a good conversation. I apologize. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
appreciate.
You. I'm
Appreciate.
sorry.
I appreciate.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hook him up with our Aki young warrior. I feel bad that I don't. I wish I could speak Tagalog, but I don't. I mean, I know I probably look Filipino, but I'm not. Yes, my time is getting past me. I want to thank all of you for your time. I do have to get going, and the next time that we have our Shabbat, Yahuwah willing, I will be back home, and we will be once again breaking bread together on Yahuwah's day. May we continue to not do our own desires, not speak our own words, not doing what is delightful to us, but may we esteem Shabbat. May we uplift it above all the other days. May we continue to walk in his ways and not our own. That's what really matters. Okay? Okay, one more, Shavi, and then we're going to do this. I can't do it too long, but I will let you come up just for a split minute here, and then I got to go. So let's make this quick, Shavi. Shabbat Shalom, Shavi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good night. I just want to say good night to you.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Great night to you too, Cody.
Yeah. I just wanted to say good night.
And where do you live?
I'm living in Guyana.
You live in Guyana? Okay.
Yeah.
I think we spoke before, yes?
Yes.
Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember we were talking before. I remember you said you were from Guyana.
I don't get to see you live most times. So I don't know if you don't send out notification, or you don't get a group that you can add me to. So when you go in live, you will announce on the group where I'm going live now. So I can be aware that you're going live.
Yes, we do. We do have a couple of group texts going on. For those of you who are the ones that are facilitating those group texts, could you please add our Cody, Shavi, and anyone else who wants to be part of the group text so that they get the notification. The reason why, Shavi, you're probably not getting my notifications is because TikTok does not promote my live at all.
Or they won't promote your live because
No,
it's the
they
truth.
won't promote my live. Yeah, they don't like the stuff that I speak about.
So they will not promote it.
Yes, they won't promote it at all. So I apologize for those of you who don't get the live notification. I know sometimes some people do get it, but they don't promote it.
You have WhatsApp group?
No, we don't. I got so many that's going on right now that I can't even keep up with all of it. So I just try to keep it plain and simple on my end. And I just share it with usually with Aki Nazareth or Cody Nazareth or Aki Al, and they usually send out the notifications to others to come on.
Oh, okay. Cause I just go on TikTok and see you. I know I going to catch a little Bible study, but I realize you're closing off. So
at his house. Yeah, so, but I apologize for that, and I thank you for coming up, and may you also have a great night, you and your mishpachah down there in Guyana, And we hope to see you next Shabbat.
Hi.
No problem.
He's on his line.
Okay.
He said we'll come see you in church.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Shabbat shalom, my Cody. Okay. Bye now.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Early morning. Yeah, I'll have him call you in a little bit, I guess. Okay.
What did you say?
He's still gotta go to Nami's house when you get off.
Oh, so then what did he
I
say?
told him I'll have you call him.
Okay, I'll call him here in a minute. Yep. Is he already done?
No, I think he gets off at 9.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, Mishpachah, let's go ahead and let's call it a night. I want to thank all of you for all that you've done, all your gifts, all the taps, all the hearts, all the follows. I want to thank my moderators. As always, you guys are invaluable. I thank you so much to the Abba Yahuwah for allowing us to connect and doing this ministry together. Without you guys, I can't do what I'm doing. So I thank you all. Jackie C, again, as you know, I've told you face to face, you know, you're priceless. We need Akodis like yourself. Akodi Stella, again, same thing. Aki Al, Aki Pat, Schwank, Veronica, Chanel, Jam Dung Gal, let me put that right, One Love, and then, you know, Irie, all of you. I mean, it's just Yasun, Luis, Aki Manuel, Shoshana, my Cody from Montreal, or is it Toronto? I can't remember. I know you're above the border. That's all I know in Canada. But again, all of you, it goes without saying, I thank you guys all. And if you want to be included in one of these group messages on TikTok, please let Aki Alno or Nazareth or Stella. I don't know actually who's in charge of these groups. I have no idea. I'm just throwing out these names and I'm probably messing that up as well. I don't know who actually is in charge of these things, but oh, Shelby is? Okay, yes. So get a hold of Shelby and she'll put you guys on. And I think they only allow up to like what, 30 or 31, 32 members per group text. So you probably have to start some other group text. I don't know how that works, but 33. Okay, Aki. So, but yes, you guys, Ahaba, I love all of you. Yahuwah continue to barak you and keep you, and may he allow his countenance of his light to shine upon each and every last one of you. And we will be palaling for you. I ask that you continue to palal for me. Until next time, I am Aki Jimmy, aka Ambassadors of Yah. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Mishpachah. Love you all. Let's continue to stay obedient. And let's walk this faith out, this Amunah. Shalom, Mishpachah. Shabbat Shalom. And Rumamu Yahuwah. Shalom, Mishpachah.